Alright, let's give them some lights. How's everyone doing? This is like the coolest place to play. We played here in 2019. It was kind of a probably an entirely different band. Funnily enough, my sound engineer was playing bass that night. And it was their birthday too. But everything went wrong, and I didn't get to see anything at all. It was like a series of really tragic events. We were like driving up here. I was living in Austin, and we drove like 12 hours to get here through a snowstorm, but most of the storm was like really, really, really mild. And I drove the first 8 hours, and then my girlfriend at the time, she was like, why don't I just take over? Like, you've been driving forever. And I'm like, I don't trust anyone. And within the first 20 minutes, she totaled the van. Totaled the van. Going literally 25 miles per hour. 25 miles per hour, I kid you not. It was like the most crazy accident I've ever been in. And somehow, like, weirdly had the most after effects because it was like so unlikely an accident. So we were going so slow, it was like, there's no way we could get in a crazy accident now. But there was like this much snow on the road, and everyone just all of a sudden started driving like no rules applied to the road whatsoever anymore. Nothing mattered. And everybody was just going like 4 miles per hour on like a major road. And we were driving behind this like animal control vehicle, which are made out of solid steel. And like at last minute, she was like, oh, they're not moving at all. And we just like skidded in slow motion. It was like on this like the tiniest sliver of snow. We just skidded so far in slow motion, and everyone was like, I think we're gonna crash. And we were just like slow motion, just bracing ourselves for impact. It was such a lax drive up until then that we had like open cans of beer, and there was like a bag of salt and vinegar chips, and the beer just spilled all over the place, and I'm like, God damn it. And so I just took the salt and vinegar chips. I was like, is everyone okay? As I'm like pouring salt and vinegar chips on the like open beer that was on all over the floor. I'm like, this is the weirdest experience ever. And somehow we still made it to the gig. Like the whole front of the van was just absolutely smushed in. And I had hope. I was like, it's just a dent. It's just a dent. It's fine. And we were getting here, there was like a line of traffic trying to get up this one hill because everybody was like skidding off the road and stuff. I'm like, this is high desert. Aren't people used to snow here? Apparently not. I learned this. Apparently not. The snow is like still kind of a crazy event. Everybody was like driving like absolute maniacs. Anyway. We finally made it to the gig. We had to put like sun chips all over the road to get it up this hill. And we finally make it to the gig. We get there and like everyone's wasted. Beyond belief. Like I think the altitude, just no one was used to whatever was going on here. And everybody was just beyond drunk and on drugs, and like no one was sober. The whole thing was just an absolute disaster, and then literally everyone that I brought got the flu. And I was like, where is the plague of locusts? I'm like, where? This is some sort of book of Revelation. So I didn't actually get to see anything here. I didn't get to see Meow Wolf at all. And today, I got to see the whole thing. It's pretty sick. You know, it's like the coolest place ever. I knew it was going to be cool. Kind of reminds me of the City Museum. Anybody been to the City Museum? St. Louis? It's like that, like, someone equally as freaky made this place. I want to be a freak like that. Like when I retire, I'm gonna make my own Meow Wolf. So in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, it's really nice to be here. My name's Caroline Rose. You don't know where we are.